When we're feeling lonely, fuck it, when I'm sober, we can just fly together. Feel so low when I'm without you, don't got over. What I got is potential, you know that I am rich without. Stay with me, it's only growth, we don't plateau. I know you dealt with shitty past, I promise always got your back. Yeah, keep it ice cold. Yeah, baby, we can't let no one know that I've been waking up at your place. Keep it ice cold, yeah, baby, ice cold. We can't let no one know that I've been waking up at your place. I've been buzzing thinking about you all day, yeah. I hope you know you're not alone, baby. I bring you closer to me. Goddamn, baby, got me feeling complete. I guess it's your divine energy. I feel your divine energy. Yeah, I bring you closer to me. Goddamn, I feel better when you're closer to me. Yeah, your divine energy. I feel your divine energy. I'm probably never driving Monte Carlo, but I still be shutting in the room like Doomslayer, Donnie Darko. Feel so low when I go down the depths of my brain. That shit got me feeling insane. I fucked up, no question about it. Drawn to you like my head took concussions. We got something up our function. Show you off at family functions. One thing that I've learned, I don't know nothing. I'm not bluffing, stop your fronting. Is this love or is this nothing? I bring you closer to me. Goddamn, baby, you got me feeling complete. I guess it's your divine energy. I feel your divine energy. Yeah, I bring you closer to me. Goddamn, I feel better when you're closer to me. Yeah, your divine energy. I feel your divine energy. Your divine energy. Your divine energy. I can feel it when you're looking at me. Your divine energy. I can feel it when you're looking at me. Your divine energy. You know I miss the cold, I hate the summertime. I am the king of wasting time, and I feel bad about it. Lately I don't feel blue, no longer turning blue. Beautiful flower, I bloom, found my way out of my tomb. Never give a chance at the worst days I have ever faced. Will leave me standing tall today. My hope, my spirit intact. Never give a chance at the first time that I saw her face. I would wake up at her place. A goddamn smile on my face, I'm doing good. Not likely that I'll ever get my shit together. Half my life I felt like I was under the weather. All my future endeavors, I fall from dumb. Getting fucked up in the train tracks. Never wanna take those days back. I know I was young, I was living my life like a goddamn idiot. Started shit and we finished it. At least I live my life with style. I no longer feel so proud. I feel a fire again. I feel a spark inside my heart. I feel alive again. I feel a fire again. I feel a spark inside my heart. I feel alive again. I feel the fire, it burns. I feel a fire again. I feel a spark inside my heart. I feel alive again. You know I miss the boys out in Santa Cruz. Some days wish I lived on the moon. Never had to meet another douchebag. Think back to when I met the boys age 19. We were living on Chandler Street, fucking it up in December. Never could have guessed after all the times we cheated dead. I'll be standing here in my head, my heart, my spirit, someone instead. Really should have guessed after all the times that we got faded, that my brain might get downgraded. Thank God, I think I'm feeling alright.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Big damn day. I've got a big smile on my face. I don't know if you were in the chat a second ago or a couple minutes ago. I put out a message. If you can make me laugh with a Moon Boy roast, I'll send you $10 in ass coin. Why not? I think that's kind of funny. But, alright, big day. Macro support's been broken. A lot of you, I've gotten a lot of grief today over the double bottom call that I had. So I wanted to go over that first, like just address that. Guys, just because I say something's going to happen does not mean it's necessarily going to happen. I had also said numerous times, okay, like I can't even count on my hands how many times I said, I don't think this is going to play out. I'm using lower risk. We're below the 50 weekly moving average and the 200 daily moving average. Both have proven to be sentiments of bull or bear market. Obviously, we were below, so it's more sentiment bearish. So on and so forth. I had given you plenty of reasons why. I was trading the pattern, not necessarily the other small details, hoping that we would go up. We didn't. I lost a little bit. I immediately made it back with the short play I had at 45,000, like 250 or whatever. Unfortunately, I sold that short a little too early, or took profit on that short a little bit too early, but, went in room. See who's in chat today. Yeah, dude, sorry. Right when I went to grab the music, my Discord crashed and I can't get it to open on my computer, so I think I just have to restart my computer. The bottom guys are back again on Twitter, calling the bottom in since 60K. So, guys, first of all, for a bottom to be established, there needs to be okay, this is not how a bottom works. You don't just like nuke and then go like that, and then bottom's in, all time high. Like that doesn't ever happen. Like even over here, yeah, we had a big bounce, but we continued lower, filled the wick, made a nice double bottom, and then went up. There was a daily bullish reversal pattern. I've discussed this many times on stream. There is always a bullish reversal pattern on the daily. That's why I had decided to try and trade the potential double bottom on the daily. I got wrecked on calling the double bottom, but my risk management was perfect, and I actually didn't lose anything because my short made up for all of it and a little bit more. 100K roll on the floor. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see 100K for a little while. Yo, what's up, lunatic? What's up, John? Hodl to the grave. I mean, ask the people in 2017 who bought the top what hodling to the grave felt for them. I mean, yeah, if you held for 3 years, you would have made some nice profits, but you would have watched 75% of your account just kind of unrealized disappear and possibly never go back up. Yeah. I would also say like a big shout out to a lot of my trading mentors, specifically the video editor who he's also the video editor, and then Sauced Up Ant were both bearish the whole time. I was trading the opposite. I was leaning slightly bullish with the double bottom pattern, but they stayed with their their bearish basis, and big shout out to them. They definitely called the drop. Yeah, like that's the thing is our trading mentors are great. They share a variety of opinions. A lot of them were bearish, and big shout out to them. They beat me to the call today. Pain is in for the hodlers. Yes. If you are holding Bitcoin and you bought above today's current price or this week's current open price, you are in for a lot of pain. I am fully confident that this bear market has begun. I mean, honestly, I thought the bear market started 9 months ago. I know we made a new all-time high. That's great, by 6% with hardly any volume and tether manipulation and spoofing, but whatever, whatever. But we are now below indicators that have indicated bear market since Bitcoin started. And I'm going to share those with you when I get to Bitcoin. I'm going to cover the total charts real quick, just finishing up reading chat. But, what am I checking for right now? I'm not checking anything, man. I'm going to take the next 2 days and go build a puzzle or something. Like, there's no reason to look at this chart for a couple days. We just broke through macro support. I'm not a scalp trader. I can scalp trade. I can be successful scalp trading, but it's just not my thing. I don't like the the anxiety and the stress and to be looking at charts all the time. I like to look at macro levels and, trade these big swings. I think these big swings are very easy to catch with using my system and so on and so forth. But real quick before I get started, I did want to touch up on something. The trading program that I'm offering, the details are all posted in Discord. It's under trading school applications. I get a lot of people that keep asking me, how long is this course? How many months is this course? Guys, this is an ongoing course. And by ongoing course, I mean, yes, I'm going to be bringing out indicators and all this and all that and all this. But the entire point of it is, like, I'm also talking more in depth on what Bitcoin's doing, what trade setups I'm looking at. Like, if you have specific questions for me, I'm trying to put more time and resources into that because, I'm being paid for that. That gives me a little bit more motivation to really get in deep dive. I'm also trying to help you with any questions you have on your portfolio, whether you're a new trader, a beginner, an intermediate trader, or an advanced trader. And this is something for someone, if you want to join 1 month, get a feel for it, and then, walk away from it for a month, and then you find, it helped you, but you need a little bit more, you can join again, and you're not really missing anything. And also, if you're in another country, because I plan to do it around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern, if you're in another country and you're sleeping during that time, no worries. All of the lectures will be posted for you to view, and there is a private text channel within the Discord. It's called like Trading Student Channel or something like that, where you can ask me any questions or anything. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Total charts. So I had discussed possible double bottom. Okay, we just closed. We are experiencing a lower close. This is definitely not a double bottom anymore. I think we're going lower. I think we're going lower. I think we've had enough rejections. We've seen enough inflows. Bitcoin is now not in a place of daily reversal pattern like I've discussed. We've had enough rejection at these areas to determine them as resistance. We rejected it again, and now we're about to close below, our previous lowest close, which is over here at, what is this, 2.08, 2.1 trillion. Now we're at 2.07 trillion. So, not the best. I know some alts are holding up pretty well, which is why we're seeing this kind of hold up, but honestly, not looking great. Total 2, for those of you that don't know, Total 2 is Ethereum and the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. Same kind of deal. In my honest opinion, I think this is a triangle, more of a triangle than anything. You have an ascending triangle, a breakdown. We could very much see a retest and then further downside. Very much in the cards, but I really wouldn't look to long here for the retest. Trying to long a retest, there's no guarantee on the retest, and it's just very risky. Like, you don't know where this bottom is. It could be here, it could be down here, it could be all the way down here. We could get a major crash. So you never really know. Total 3, same kind of thing. We have this kind of symmetrical triangle breakdown, and not quite a retest yet, but not looking very bullish, definitely looking very bearish, medium and long term. DXY. DXY looks green, consolidation. We had talked about this before. Just kind of consolidating, most likely going to continue to the upside. We have a nice double bottom here, upward move, break of this resistance, up, consolidation, and now we should see more upside overall. So DXY looking very bullish. Oh, yeah. Good point, John. So yeah, I put I reduced the cost of the trading program by $100. So instead of being $250 a month, it's $150 a month. I felt like this was a little bit more fair to a lot of you. Those of you that haven't been in this Discord for a while or haven't, seen my trading strategy, or you're nervous or you're having doubts, like, it's more affordable for you. It's more fair. $250, honestly, to me, like, I think my time's worth more than $200 a month, or an hour, I guess, a month, hour, whatever. But for me, I needed to make it more affordable for everybody. Not everybody has a ton of money, and it doesn't matter. I needed to make it more fair and affordable. That was the end goal. All right, Bitcoin Weekly. If you're a moon boy, watch this. Watch this, ready? So, Moon Boys, your 50 weekly simple moving average is what determines a bear or bull market. Are you ready? Are you watching? Did you see it? Do you see what we're below? Oh, this is the daily chart. Whoops. Here's your weekly chart. Kind of botched that one. Do you see it, though? Do you see it? Do you see it, Moon Boys? Do you see what's happening here? Here, I'll even make it easier for your soft brains to read. So, your 50 weekly moving average. Look what we're below. Look what we spent 2 weeks now below. This is not bullish at all. This is extremely bearish. Extremely. So, I'm going to zoom out and show you what's happened every single time we've gotten below, at least 2 candles below the 50 weekly moving average. We're even going to go as far back here. All right. Hopefully, if you're a moon boy, hopefully your soft brain can read this. All right. So, 2014 went down, bounced off of it. Recovery, dead cat bounce. We close 2 weekly candles below, nuke. How far was that nuke? 72%. 72%. Remember that number. Remember 70%. All right. 2018. Touch it. Bounce. Candle closes below. How far do we go down, guys? How far? 62%. 62%. All right, now let's look at 2021. Bounce off of it. Go up. New all-time high. Totally not manipulated spoofing with super low volume. Whatever. 2 candle closes below it. You know what? I'm going to do the average of the last 2 drops, which would be 65, 67%. Okay, watch. All right, are you ready? 65% is 16K. Okay, remember 16K. Now I'm going to show you something else. The 200 daily moving average, or 200 weekly moving average. So we had said 16K is about 65%. Does anybody see what's happening? Here, I'll zoom out even more. The bottom in every single bear market has been the 200 weekly moving average, or very close to it. We had it here. We'll most likely have it here. And we definitely had it here. Unfortunately, the 200 weekly, there's not enough math for it to go as far back. So don't say, oh, your line's broken. No, that's not how that works. But regardless, the 200 weekly moving average has been a consistent bottom. If you are going to dollar cost average during this next bear market, because we can say that now. We can say that. We can say this bear market now. I'm done with this bull market bullshit. I'm done with this bull cycle bullshit. I made my money in the bull cycle. I made my money when it made sense. Okay, we're done with the bull cycle. We're done with that talk. Take that bullshit and go away, because I don't have time for it anymore. But anyways, if you would like to figure out how to make as much money as you possibly can in the next bull market without doing hardly any of the work, you dollar cost average. Where do you dollar cost average? Between these 2 lines, between the 50 weekly moving average and the 200 weekly moving average. The price has consistently bounced in between, sometimes got back above, but has been an absolute consistent dollar cost average area, especially when the 200 weekly moving average has been the bottom. So what would I recommend? I would recommend that you begin your DCA right below 40K, 38K, anywhere below this area. Now, why there? Because we're about 50% between these 2 lines. These lines are going to continue going up, right? Like this one's going to continue going up. This one might slope down and then go back up. Erase this. But regardless, you want to start DCAing right about here, right around 35K. 35, 38, 30K, this area. This is where I'm going to start DCAing. This is where I've told my Discord to start DCAing. This is where I told my grandma to DCA. It's where I told my dog to DCA. It's where I'm going to tell your mother to DCA. Okay? So, you want to be rich or come out wealthier than you started. DCA in between these two lines. Could you start now? Sure, you could start now. I know some of my Discord's starting now. Totally fine. You know, we are we're about 39% from all-time high. Usually we lose about 75% of our value from all-time high. So that brings you again to the 200 weekly moving average, about 18 to 20K. I think the bottom's 20K, but I could be wrong about that too. But again, that's my DCA stuff. Yeah, that's where I want the DCA. Below 35, yeah. You have been wrong before and tell everybody what they didn't like. Then it crashed in everyone's face. Your tweets are thoughtful. Do you have a Discord? Can someone answer this guy if I have a Discord real quick? Chat, please. Yeah, man, I have a Discord. The link's in the description below. It's free. When I was talking about the trading program earlier, that is something that I am charging for just because it's taking a lot of my time away. I've got to put a lot of, effort and time, whatever, into that. And yeah, the Discord's completely free. I share a lot of ideas. We talk all the time. We got tons of trading mentors, and the link is in the description below. Bearish reversals on the daily MACD, RSI, 2050, 200. Yeah. Yeah, lots of bearishness. We're going to look at the daily here now. Why not? Why not? So, actually, I want to look at the monthly. Why not? Look at this monthly MACD and tell me that's bullish. It's not. It's not. This is not bullish. This is not bullish, and this is not bullish. Those are all, well, except for the moving averages in MACD, this is all bearish divergence. Extreme bearish divergence. So be wary of that as well. This is not bullish, not in the slightest. So keep that in mind. Let's even go further. Let's look at the daily real fast for Bitcoin. All right, so now I can kind of tell my story today. So daily Bitcoin, not looking bullish at all, not in the slightest. Price action wise, we have volume going up as we're dropping and breaking this macro support level. Definitely very bearish. I'm going to open up the Binance chart just for the price action portion, just because they have the most accurate price action in my opinion. But all right, here we go. We have these candles going up as we're breaking down. We have broken down. This is absolutely bearish confirmation. The daily close, unless we somehow get Tether to print a 10 trill and put us back above this level, it's very bearish in my opinion. You don't lose a macro level like this with price action just to see it go back the next day. Could we retest this level? Maybe we'll see a green candle for a retest, but most likely continue further down. As for moving averages, I've tweeted this several times. I've talked about it all the time. We are below the 200 daily moving average. We've spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 candles. 9 daily candle closes below the 200 daily moving average. This is bearish. Another bearish implication. We have what looks like a death cross. Your 50 over your 200. If we want to look at it even further, the 20 is crossing over the 200. Another death cross, another bearish sign. Our MACD could form some divergence soon. Like we probably will, we'll probably get something like this where we come back up and then continue lower. Could. Something I'm keeping my eye out for. But for now, MACD very much leaning towards selling. RSI. Can't say we have any bullish divergence yet. Some people I've seen on Twitter, they're like, bullish divergence. It's not bullish divergence. Not yet. You need to see this start to slope up as we make a lower low. We have not made a lower low yet. Close, but we have not made a lower low yet. Leaf Erickson says Bitcoin typically corrects 80 to 85% from its parabolic top. Why do you think 20K is the bottom? Because 20K is like 75 to 80%. So why? I don't understand what it's like. You answered your own question in the question. When do you think we see 50K crossing now? Can we have a dead cat bounce to sell more? We already had a dead cat bounce. This was your dead cat bounce. This right here was your dead cat bounce. You have volume going down, price going up. That's a dead cat bounce. I had briefly touched on that this could be a double bottom. Unfortunately, it wasn't. We broke down, but that's why I was in with a very small amount. But yeah, this was a perfect example of a dead cat bounce. Volume going down, price going up. That's bearish price action. That's why we ultimately broke down. Now we're seeing volume continue higher as we break down. You know, volume is going up here as we broke down. Now volume's going up again as we're breaking down. This is very, very bearish. I don't see any signs of reversal yet. Zero. Zip none. I don't care what Will Clemente says. I don't care what the lady of crypto says. She's not the lady of crypto. She's the lady of nothing. You know, if any of you guys are her followers, please let her know I said that. You know, she was one of the people that was like, bullish, 60K. Yeah, well, if you bought on her call, you'd be down, 20%. Shout out Lady of Crypto. Moon Carl bought 49,100. He's completely liquidated. For those of you that say Ben Cohen's a good analyst, no, he's not. He was also calling 100K end of year. He was also calling bullish this and bullish that and bullish all of this. Guys, if you bought in this area and you held through a 60% correction, which I don't know why you would, and then you held through this, then you held through another 30% correction, and then you went up here and you kept holding, and you were telling me that this is bullish. Okay, we went up 6%. And we had your 6% gain for, I believe, 17 and a half minutes. Okay, that's like, what were we bullish for 17 minutes or like no, we were never this was never bullish, ever. Okay, we had volume going down the entire time we were going up. Look at the weekly. As soon as we saw big volume come in, it was selling. I mean, it was obvious from the start. But whatever. He says Lady of Kitchen. Stop. How to purchase your product. So I'm assuming you're asking for the trading program. So the trading program details are in my Discord. The Discord link is below. The Discord's completely free, but the trading program will not. For those of you that are just now joining the stream, the trading program is designed to create independent traders. Will I show you some of my trade setups and walk you through them and my thought process? Yes, because I believe that will help create independent traders. You'll see how my emotions are. You'll see how my entries are. You'll see everything that I'm doing, my risk management, how I'm managing it, et cetera, et cetera. And on top of that, I'm teaching you how to use indicators, like MACD, RSI, both the advanced portions, such as divergences, such as just the basics. It's everything. It's covering everything because I think, that this space is full of complete bullshitters. You have all these influencers with hundreds of thousands of followers, and their TA sucks. All they do is they do this. They go, bull market. Sorry. Here, let me pull out an empty chart. This is what influencers do. They do this. They go, bull market. Bull market. See, the line goes up. The line going up. Line going up. Bull market. Bull market. Okay, no, that's not how that works. If you're a trader, if you're a holder, yeah, we've essentially gone up the whole time. Great. But if you're a trader, You know, I'll circle all the moves that I traded and made a ton of money off. This. I did not get this because of spoofing. I bought here. I don't know if that counts because that was the COVID crash. If you didn't buy off the crash, I don't know what to tell you. This. Some of this. Okay, so these are all moves. What is this? I didn't sell the exact top. Okay, don't even think I did. Let's just say I made 200%. Okay, 200%. This is a 50. I remember this. 50. I made 50% off this. Bull market, 3x. And then here on the dead cat bounce, I sold around 50K. 70%. Like, these moves aren't hard. They're not hard to get. And you don't have to hold your entire portfolio and look like a monkey when the market drops a ton. So, the whole reason I'm doing the trading program is just to teach you how to trade independently using indicators and using logic instead of just drawing a line on a chart and saying bull market. Okay, because you can draw 1,000 lines on a chart, but looking for positive correlation between your indicators and other areas of support. Trading's not that hard, but you can make it as complicated as you want. Oh, yeah, Beast. They all disappear. In 2018, all of them disappeared. They were all gone. Yeah, they all disappear. I'll be here. I'll probably not have as many viewers. I'll probably the Discord will probably get a little quieter because there will be way less volume in this market. Altcoins will get slaughtered and people will lose interest, but I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be teaching people how to trade and still sharing my analysis and still swing trading. It's what I've been doing since 2017, and it's what I'm going to keep doing for the rest of my life. I don't care if Ben Cohen has a nice wife. He looks like a bald baby. And I don't like him. What do you think of Crypto Market Wizards? I think I've seen a couple of his tweets. Haven't really looked into him that much though. How to identify low cap gems. So I don't really do that. I trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, and every once in a while I'll trade an altcoin. I've made some money off Mana. I've made some money off Link and XLM and some other things. But the problem with altcoins and a lot of altcoins is they're just used as pump and dump. I had explained this in my Discord yesterday. Everyone was kind of arguing like, oh, Chainlink does this, but XLM does that, and XRP does this. Okay, but no one's using any of those to buy anything or do anything with them. So here's the thing. Until we start using crypto in everyday life, and I'm talking like more than 10 to 20% of the world or the United States or Europe uses crypto for paying for things or blockchain technology or anything like that, it doesn't matter what these other altcoins do. Okay, so try and focus on the few that will be there, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, possibly Link. Man, I hate Doge. Possibly Doge. And focus on that because 90% of altcoins never break their prior all-time highs. Can you tell what is bullish and bearish price action? Yeah. So I have plenty of posts on this, but just to give you like a quick rundown, bullish price action is when volume's going up and price is going up. We can expect more upward movement to happen until we see bullish price exhaustion or bearish price action, which is volume going down as price is going up. When bullish price action exhaustion or bearish price action happens, if we're going up, we should expect a large drop. We get a large drop. Volume's going up as price is going down. That is bearish price action. What we should expect is price to further continue down, which it did. This is more consolidation, and I'd argue that this is actually bullish price action because we can see volume is now going down as price is going sideways and down, which is bearish price action exhaustion or bullish price action. From there, we should expect a move upwards. So our move up was prices going up, Unfortunately, volume is going down, so that signaled to me a dead cat bounce. That's why I didn't expect this. So I still think this move is complete bullshit, but whatever. You know, that's a brief explanation, but this is something that can absolutely help you trade. You know, I called the top here again. I called the top here. I called the top here. I've called a top around here. And it's easy to tell the tops because there's exhaustion. There's exhaustive price action on Bitcoin. It's not hard to see, but it can get a little complicated. And this is something that I am teaching in my trading course or trading program. Price action, to me, is everything. I think everyone should learn price action, and the fact that hardly any of the Moon Boys, like, okay, if you, just to give you guys an FYI, if you follow a trader and they don't have volume bars on their chart, immediately unfollow them. Don't look at their charts at all. I'm serious. Volume confirms and invalidates bullish moves, bearish moves, fake outs, fake breakouts, fake breakdowns. Okay, so if your analyst or one of your favorite analysts isn't using these guys, get rid of them. I'm telling you, get rid of them. Absolutely get rid of them. What do I think about the idea of a short squeeze? What do you think about the idea of the price going down another 50%? I don't think we're going to see a short squeeze. I don't think we're in that place yet. But all right, let's carry on with Bitcoin. I kind of got distracted. All right, so give you guys a quick rundown. I have all of these lines on my chart. It looks very complicated. It's really not. It's just kind of going over consistent areas where we've hit an area and then dropped. I'm going to get rid of this midline here. That was just for me on the 4 hour. But okay, we have a current downtrend. We had a prior uptrend that we have lost, and we've kind of failed to retest. You know, this is why I say you shouldn't always buy for the retest, because we never retested this area. Okay, we never retested this diagonal line. However, when we lost 53K, we did somewhat retest it. I know it only went to 52. We know that support and resistance are not straight up and down numbers. It's usually a zone. It's usually, you know, that's a terrible draw. It's usually, you know, a zone. It's usually something like this, which are called supply and demand zones. There is a lot of information of that in my Discord. Someone made a fake Twitter profile of Roman. Nice. I got fans. I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, just disclaimer, I'll never ask you for any money. So if someone's asking for money, it's not me, or I'm just super down bad. I'm not down bad right now. I'm doing pretty good. So don't give money to someone named Roman. You know, just don't. Please. Use your brain. There are scammers everywhere in this space. Don't do that. What do you see for the next week or month by looking at this chart right now? I see us continuing further down, at least retesting, you know, this area here around 40 to, it was like 41 to 38K, this area. You know, we could put the bottom around here. This is our last test. So yeah, I could see, you know, price maybe doing one of these, popping back up and then going further down. That's, you know, not out of the question. Pretty soon, selling is definitely going to be overheated. But as for right now, I mean, we just broke, you know, a macro support level that's acted as support for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 touches. So we can confirm that that's pretty good support. Losing it is definitely not good. We have volume going up as we're going down again, like I said. Usually that's followed by more downside until we see exhaustion. I don't see any exhaustion yet. Not yet. I see volume going up as we're dropping. Yeah. I don't think we're going to go up anytime soon. I don't really see anything to long yet. Right, let's look at some other indicators. Bollinger Bands at the bottom of the band yet again. Could we bounce here and maybe retest this area? Sure, not out of the question. Let's look at Ichimoku. Yeah, still very much below the cloud. You know, when I had Egris on stream, we had said once we retest this cloud, expect a dump. Well, now look what's happening. We're dumping. So again, below the 2-day. Let's look at the 3-day. We are now below the 3-day cloud. That's, you know, that's not good. If you're long, I mean, it's good for me. I want the bear market. I want a DCA. And let's look at let's look at our VPVR. I never look at this thing, but let's look at it. So VPVR. So essentially, what we have here is it shows where the most likely support area is. So you can tell by these large peaks. So, you know, if I just draw, it's really, I don't find a lot of accurate. This is why I don't use this, because it's not as accurate. But it looks like volume starts to pick up right around this area. Again, this is your 40 to 38K area. So I would fully expect this to drop to 38, 40K. By all means, I don't think we're going to go up before we hit this zone. We could, you know, if I see a daily bullish reversal pattern, I'll definitely let you all know. But for now, most likely the 40 to 38K area. They're offering my class on their fake Twitter Can you give me their handle real quick? Oh, I'm gonna look them up on Twitter. Mr. Double, should I sell or keep? Well, we just broke down, so I don't make decisions for you, but we just lost support, so we'll probably drop more. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, so you can make a decision on your own, but know that we just broke down. Keep up the excellence. Thank you. So Ali says, how is MACD helpful? MACD helps find positive correlation with price action. Also, it helps with divergences and determining where potential exhaustion is. You know, it's going to be tough for me to go over it in one segment, but essentially, you know, I want to take a real essentially, you have volume going up here, you know, nice upward move. We should see more upward movement follow. So we have more upward move that follows. You know, volume's now starting to taper off down here. So it looks like it's trying to exhaust. We also see MACD momentum dying. We also see bearish divergence in RSI. These are all positive correlations that we are most likely going to dump. This is a trade I made back in, what is this, July 2020? I remember this. I remember this big green candle. It was fun. I also remember this giant red candle. That was very scary. But, you know, the whole point is you're looking for, you know, negative correlations and determines where to sell. So we have price going up, volume now tapering off. We have MACD looking like it wants to taper off. We have momentum dying. We also have bearish divergences in daily RSI. All of these can compute to a negative correlation. And because it negatively correlates, we should soon see a dump. Hope that explains MACD to you. You know, again, trading program, I will go over MACD in detail, but MACD is not a very hard indicator to understand. I don't know what that says. I only speak English and a little bit of Spanish and sometimes bird. Can definitely speak dog. Serious. But all right, real quick. Actually, let's continue with Bitcoin. So 4 hour. 4 hour. All right. So I had talked about the potential double bottom here. We have a breakdown. We have a lot of volume on this breakdown. This is most likely, you know, we have 25 minutes left until this confirms on the daily, but it is confirmed on the 4 hour. This is very much a breakdown. Could we retest this blue line? Absolutely, you know, not out of the picture. Considering how oversold our 4 hour is, I would think we retest this, go down to 40, maybe 38, make a little bullish reversal pattern, you know, little double bottom guy. Go back up to 50 and then go down. You know, what is this? It's a nice 40% move. That makes sense for a bounce, especially after dropping, you know, how far would we drop here? What is this? 50%? Yeah, I could see a big pullback after 50%. I think that would make sense. Like I said, I think it's going to be sometime in January or February. I did say we'll most likely see a reversal pattern start forming in January or the beginning of February. I got to find that tweet or where I said it in Discord, but that's where I mostly likely anticipated it. But again, guys, we're closing our second week below the 50 weekly moving average. I fully expect more dump to occur before we pump. Nothing on this chart screams pump within the next week or two. What program is he using? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Sorry, we gotta expose this fake profile real quick. Okay. So you said it's... I don't see it. Where? No, I don't see it. You'll have to send me the link if you don't mind. In the in Discord so I can check it out. I'll see if you haven't already. Nah, I don't see it. But yeah, guys, the program that you're asking for, that is it's almost like a lecture, like a trading lecture program where I'm trying to teach people how to become independent traders, independent thinkers in this space. You know, not everyone's going to trade the same, but at least I want to point you in the right direction and let you know that, you know, just because we're dumping a lot, just because we are filling the SWIC, does not mean we're going to do this. Does not mean we're going to go like this, or like this, or like this. It most likely means we're going to go sideways and then maybe like this, or down a little bit more sideways and then like this. But we need to look for other positive correlations or negative correlations, since we're going down, to determine when the next upward move is going to be. And also, I would like to see a bullish reversal pattern. I've said it 100 times already. There is always a bullish reversal pattern before going up, at least like 30 to 50%. I'd say the bigger moves always have that. Do I expect another 3 to 6 month mini bear? No, I expect the next 2 to 3 years to be bearish. No, I don't think we're making a ginormous head and shoulders. Oh, he blocked me? Here, let me check on my personal account real fast. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. What a piece of shit. No, I still don't see it. Yeah, oh, send me that send me that link if you don't mind. Thoughts on longing some alts for a dead cat bounce? I mean, that's up to you, but I still don't see any sort of reason that we're going to bounce significantly. Yeah, I don't see the fake account. But all right, let's even zoom in further, look at a 1 hour real quick. Yeah, I mean, like I said, lots of selling volume coming in here. Next support's around 40K. Could we bounce around in here a little bit and then drop? Yeah, I'd expect that. I mean, look at our 1 hour, look at 1 hour RSI real fast. I mean, very much oversold. Last couple times it's been as oversold. You know, we always bounce, move around. It would make sense. So could a bounce happen? Sure. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't try to scalp right now. They're trying to liquidate everybody. And all the moon boys are still saying, oh, the bottom's in, the bottom's in. It's not in. You know, the bottom won't be in for another 2 years. Got time. Got time. Yeah, I thought the bull market's been over since April. We made an all-time high that was 6% higher with hardly any volume. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to explain myself on this. You know, technically, yeah, We made a new all-time high. Yay. New all-time high. That's 6% higher. You know, is that a bull market to you? I mean, is this parabolic price action? And I'd argue no, because parabolic price action, parabolic price action goes up multiple X's. We're talking 2, 3, 4, 5X. This went up a 2X, or like a 2.5X. Yeah. Like, no, that's not, and your volume's also not there at all. What's the best plan to start with on TradingView? I have premium. I think TradingView has like a deal on Black Friday, and I think just throughout the year where the premium is like 50% off. I would get it. You're not limited on alerts or indicators or anything. Granted, I really only use what's on my chart here. I don't try and overcomplicate it, but yeah, I think premium's definitely worth it. I panic and shorted Bitcoin at 42,900. What to do? What do I do? You should stop shorting when we're massively oversold. But I guess the best way for me to teach you right now is find the level of support, which was 45,500. And if we start making 15-minute or 1-hour candle closes below that amount, start gradually building a short position. That's what I did. As soon as we got under 45,500, I knew we were nuking down. I had a short in at 45,300, took profit around 43, like 8, 43.9. But yeah, just my opinion. You want to short when we break down, not when we're already broken down. I only have 10K in crypto. I have to go back to work. Yeah, but you can DCA that in Ethereum and make a 20, 30X easy in the next bull market. Dude, there is no supply shock. Like, I don't know where that data is coming from. There's over 50,000 Bitcoin on Binance waiting to be sold right now. I don't know where the supply shock bullshit's coming from. But all right, real quick, I'm gonna go over Bitcoin dominance. It's been about an hour, so I'll go over Bitcoin dominance, some alts, answer any questions, go over any altcoins you guys want. But just brief summary for those of you that are just joining or joined a little late. Market looks bearish. It's looked bearish for a while. We just broke down and lost a major support area. Our next major support is in 7 to 15%. This 40 to 38K level. So don't be too hasty to buy just yet. We're in between a support and resistance right now. Buying in between is not the smartest thing to do. I would look for a bottom to form, specifically a bullish reversal pattern, double bottom, inverted head and shoulders, etc., etc. To look for a small long position. All right, I'm going to look at Bitcoin dominance. So dominance. Very odd. Triple bottom. If dominance continues to rise here, which I would imagine it would, if dominance continues to rise, alts will absolutely get murdered. And alts are getting murdered right now. I mean, Bitcoin's down 5%, Ethereum's down 6%, Doge is down 5%, Mana 7%, XTZ 10%. Somehow Link is pumping. Don't know how that's pumping. Some of these are going to be green. They will. But a lot of them are down almost double what Bitcoin's down. Okay, screw the Squid Game coin. I don't need that. Sol is down 14%. So a lot of these alts are starting to feel it. Definitely. I would anticipate Bitcoin dominance to start rising soon. It looks like we've bounced off support. All right, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum real quick. Yeah, this is very bearish. So I had talked about, maybe we have something like this. Well, now it looks like we're going to close below it. And, originally a retest and a bounce upwards, pretty bullish. Because we have what looks like a descending triangle in here. ascending triangle. We would expect that to break out, but it looks like we're actually breaking down. This will not be good for alts in the future. Ethereum is basically the queen of crypto. It determines really if alts are going to pop off or not. If Ethereum's not in a place, if Ethereum's in a very bearish place, which it is right now, I would anticipate that the other alts follow. Let's look at moving averages. Yeah, man, we touched the 200 daily moving average to the T. Let's look at that 20. Yeah, the 20 and 50 crossed up here. Made sense that we're dropping. You know, everything's sloping down. It's not looking very promising yet. Band is up 12%. Well, I've never heard of that. And a lot of the times when we crash, like when Bitcoin goes down, a lot of these alts will pump because the whales sell their Bitcoin to some shit coin and it pumps, so they get more money on the way out. Yo, what up, Jackson? How's it going, brother? How's it going? You're late. You're late. Crazy koala, bro. I gotta sleep. Thank you for your informational stream. Really hate the ones who don't talk reality. Yeah. Unfortunately, the up only narrative is what gets people viewers. So, you know, I'm trying to build my, trying to make my status real, man. You know, as much as I want to harp on the Moon Boys, no one's right 100% of the time as a trader. I've been wrong before. I'll probably be wrong in the future as well. But, you know, I just want to be real. You know, if my indicators are saying, no, we're not in a bull market, I'm going to tell you. And so far, I've been right. Okay, we haven't seen a parabolic advance with Bitcoin since last year, and we probably won't see one until the next halving. You know, retail interest is dwindling in this market and has been dwindling for the last, I want to say 6 or 7 months. You know, overall, the economy, the world sentiment, nothing looks very bullish. So if you're sitting there wondering if Bitcoin's going to get to 100K, look around you and stop watching these stupid YouTube videos where the guys have their mouths open this big like they're trying to put a package of hot dogs in their mouth. Okay? If your favorite YouTuber's thumbnail has his mouth open like he's trying to put a package of hot dogs in his mouth, you probably shouldn't watch, because all he's going to do is spit up hot dog water all over the screen and all over you, which no one wants. You guys get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Hope you get what I'm saying. Divorce. Paper is going to rock it. Never heard of it. I mean, I've always been long-term bearish, Jackson. I've never said I've been really bullish. I was anticipating the double bottom to play out. I was hoping it would. I was long, but I had my risk managed in a place where if it broke down, it was a very minimal loss, and, you know, no big deal. Dude, the Moon is terrible. He bought a Bugatti with all the money he shilled from all his scams, and then he blindfolded his parents and showed his parents. Like, he's like, oh, mom and dad, close your eyes. This is my Bugatti. Like, dude, you're such a douchebag. Like, you're such a douchebag. Go away. He's such a douchebag. It'd be like if you bought a house and had your friends over and blindfolded them all and then took the blindfold off and was like, oh my God, guys, this is the house I bought. Are you so excited for me? Like, yeah, it's nice that you bought a house, but like, why are you blindfolding me? Like, who cares? Yeah, he's such a soy boy, man. Eggers always tells me he's got such a punchable face. Right. I'm gonna look at a couple of. I'm gonna look at the ETH to Bitcoin chart. So, something I've talked about. You know, we had this bull flag. It broke up. It rejected my golden line here, and it went back down. One of the things that I noticed is that volume has been going down the entire time that the ETH to Bitcoin chart has been going up, and that's bearish price action exhaustion. I'm expecting this thing to dump. You know, I don't think this is going to play out the way people think. I think people just see this and they're like, bullish. Like, unless we get over this golden line here, this is not bullish. The price action, the MACD, the divergences in here, nothing really screams very bullish to me. But Chris from MM said we're going to 1 mil. Dude, that guy sucks too. That guy's terrible, man. Those people should be put in jail. Best park USDC and BlockFi to get the 9% or whatever until things get better. I mean, yeah, you could definitely do that. That's what I'm doing that with my DCA account. CSPR. Yeah, I'll look at CSPR. Why not? I have it up here. And I mean, I think we went over this last stream. This looks like a pump and up coin. I mean, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even wasting my time with that. It looks like a pump and up coin. Like, why are you buying this? It opened high and it hasn't. Don't waste your time with that coin. Okay, so my opinion on the bottom for Bitcoin. So I had said this earlier in stream. The 200 daily moving average has been, or 200 weekly moving average has been a consistent bottom for Bitcoin since 2014? 2015. So here's your first bottom, here's your second, third. So I'd assume that we bottom out around 20K. You know, this line will probably go up as we continue lower. So anywhere in this area, this I said 24 to about 20K. 20K ultimately, I mean, that would make sense. We get a retest of, you know, our prior all-time high. Technically super long-term, that's bullish, which, you know, I am bullish on Bitcoin long-term. I just want to buy it cheaper. All right, guys, I'm going to look over a couple more alts. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. If not, after that, probably just going to wrap it up. Pretty tired. You know, I've been in chat like, woohoo, we're finally going down. It's finally happening. I'm pretty tired, so. All right, I'm going to look at mana. Look at this thing. I don't know if the metaverse coins are going to survive, honestly. Yeah, mana, parabolic advance. This thing's going to come all the way back down to here. There's my analysis. MACD is starting to cross over. Wouldn't quite say this is divergence yet, but definitely looking weak. Could you give a brief overview on support and resistance? I will in my trading program. You can sign up for it. The link is in my Discord. For now, I'm not going to do that. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. CRV, okay, I'll do CRV because I've seen it a couple times, and then I'm going to call it a day. So yeah, another coin that kind of just looks like a pump and dump scheme. I mean, it's been alive since March of 21. Looks like it had a parabolic advance from the bottom. You know, 4x, not bad. As for everything else at this chart, I don't think we have enough data to really determine a lot. I mean, maybe this is support. Looks like we reject around here, break above, kind of bounce, come back down, get back above. So we'll probably go down to 4.66. But again, I don't know why you'd want to buy a coin that's, you know, in the last 6 months is up 500, 400%. Doesn't make a lot of sense, especially when it hasn't had like a significant pullback, especially from the second bottom here. What is this? 100%. So yeah, I would expect this to pull back to 4.66. No, every streamer goes to sleep. Where do we go next? I already said it. We're going down. I think we get some kind of bottom of Bitcoin at 39,500, which is 100% beyond 200 weekly. Moving average, same percentage in July. I mean, if that's what you think, then buy. But I'm gonna stick to just DCAing the bear market. I mean, not everything. My trading account is 10 times the size my DCA account is, but I will be DCAing as we drop and not looking at my DCA account until the next bull cycle. So, why Link? Why is Link a bear market coin? What do you mean? Link hasn't even seen a bear market. Link hasn't even been in a bear market. I don't know if this coin will last in a bear market. Because essentially, it's only gone up since 2019. It's up, a lot. You could have bought it around here and you'd be up a ton. Link's technically only gone up. It's never really had a big pullback. It's never really, I could definitely see this going down to, let's use moving averages. Yeah, we don't even have a 200 daily moving average, but I could see this going down to 14, maybe as low as $10, $8. Could totally see that. But all right, guys. Link uses it uses an exit pump probably. Not Link, CRV. So all right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. It's been about an hour 6. Oh, Avenger guy, first time watching your stream. Sorry, man. I'm calling the stream now. Actually, I'm sorry, but for those of you that are new, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Feel free to join anytime. Come chat, come talk, come ask questions. I'm always here to answer them. I'm usually live for about an hour, hour and a half. I've had a lot going on this week, so calling the streams a little early. I can stay a little bit longer if you guys, want, but for now, just going to call it for today. With all that said, if you enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I put a lot of time and effort into my streams, into Twitter, into Discord, and any kind of support, means a lot. On top of that, I am starting a trading school, like a trading program. The details are in Discord. Everything there is explained, price, everything. If you're interested, if you're a beginner trader, an advanced trader, intermediate trader, and you're interested, please go look at the details in Discord. Feel free to DM me with any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And with all that said, please, guys, remember, we just broke down. Do not look to long right now. Wait for more confirmation. Wait for a bottom to form. Wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. And with all that said, please be patient, use risk management, and good luck.